Hello, we're back with COVID cooking. Today I'm making lunch, so making something that's really easy. We've been doing this for a while. We like hamburgers, but sometimes beef gets a little bit too much. So today, making a chicken burger. Real easy to do, only takes a minute. And the side is cucumbers with red wine vinegar and salt, and that's it. And you'll see how this goes. So here's the chicken. Now, I'm using Lawry's seasoning salt in this. The reason being, Lawry's has chicken base in it and paprika, and it has some other stuff. So it's sort of a, one-stop seasoning blend for this kind of thing. You have to be a little careful with it. Like if you were to make a patty, say, and then cover it with Lawry's, in a pan, it'll burn. But this way, with it incorporated in to the meat, it won't burn. So, Lawry seasoning salt, and this is a 6-cheese Italian blend. You can use whatever kind of cheese you want. We like cheese, so a lot of cheese. And then, I'm just gonna mix this in together. Once again, this is a low-carb meal. This is virtually a zero-carb meal right here, as long as you don't get hamburger buns. We do have there's a couple of low or zero-carb breads around. Aldi has one, Costco has one, and they're actually very good. As usual, we favor the Costco stuff. So, mix this up. You don't want to smash it too hard. So, I'm basically just going to cut this in half, like that. And these are going to be a little large. But that's okay, because I just got back from the gym and I'm hungry. So we'll just pat them out. There is not as much fat in this chicken as there would be in ground beef, so it won't shrink up as much as a beef hamburger will. So I'm gonna wash my hands and then we'll go on to the stove. Okay, pan's on. Pretty hot. You want it to be fairly hot because you want to put a sear on it. Of course, because this is chicken, you want to cook it all the way through. Like I said, not a lot of fat in there, so you need a pretty decent amount of oil in the pan. Okay, while those are cooking, let's make the cucumber salad. This has to be the easiest salad in the world. 3 ingredients: cucumber, red wine vinegar, salt. I don't even put pepper in this, and I put pepper in everything. So, these are Eurocukes, so I only buy Eurocukes. I will never buy regular cucumber because the skin is too thick and the seeds are too big and it makes it all very bitter. So, if you can see that, you see the seeds are virtually non-existent and the skin is really thin on these. and they grow just as easily as regular cucumbers. So if you have a garden and you want to grow these, my dad used to grow them a long time ago. So, pretty good bit of salt in here. Red vinegar, and that's it. If you want to put some olive oil in there, you can. I don't. Completely up to you. Like everything else I make, this is a recipe that is very simple. You can fool around with this as much as you like. If you want to put some peppers, put some chilies or something like that in here. I will tell you that if you start adding vegetables to this, like tomatoes or avocados or something like that, it changes everything. So when it's just cucumbers, the vinegar and the salt is perfect. When you start adding other things, that's when things change. So that's when you need olive oil or whatever. So, okay, we'll be back when everything's on the plate. Okay, here we go. These are done. Done means 140 degrees internal temperature. If you want to stick a thermometer in them, go ahead. Toss this around a little bit. Personally, I like sesame seeds in here, but somebody else here does not like sesame seeds, so we do that. So there you have chicken burger. Less fat than beef, lighter than beef, and really easy. So thanks a lot. We'll catch you next time. We just had our chicken burgers for lunch and they were awesome. Really juicy, came out really well. But it reminded me of a couple of things that I forgot to say. The first of which is you can't ever use ground chicken that has been frozen. Same thing with turkey. If you want to make turkey burgers, you can use ground turkey, but it can't ever have been frozen because once it freezes, when you try and cook it, all the water leaches out and what you're left with tastes like gravel. Also, I prefer to use ground chicken as opposed to chicken breast because the dark meat in there gives it a lot more flavor and juiciness and all that stuff. Same thing with turkey. If you can find ground whole turkey instead of just turkey breast, it'll have a lot more flavor in it. So that's it. Catch you next time. Thanks.